weather, we've got a little bit of rain coming in.
Yeah. I think that's the best way to kind of put this. We're going to get something, enough that we've got rain in the forecast tonight and tomorrow. But that is on a technicality. I mean, the rain that's coming in is really light. No doubt, take a look outside. You probably notice clouds are starting to build in for whatever part of the bay you're in. But look down at the virtual map. There's not a lot on here that's actual rain that's reaching the ground. This is the last 3 hours of the radar's depiction of the showers that are trying to hold together to get in here tonight. And I'll bring you back to what we looked at the top of the newscast. Yes, perhaps we get a few light showers out of this tonight. It wouldn't amount to a whole lot. And then we can take this kind of leading edge. This is the rain that we're looking at now in the Futurecast. Brings it ahead here into the 6 o'clock hour. This is what we were just looking at. Forecast model's a bit overzealous in terms of making this look more impressive than it actually is. What we care about is what happens tomorrow. So when we clear out this line, and this is kind of like just the initial leading edge, weak little warm front coming through. Here's the rain that might be a little more noticeable. So the timestamp down there shows you this is taking us into the overnight hours tonight into tomorrow morning. And now there's more on here. And there's a better, it's a deeper color on here to those bullseyes, yellows and oranges. So you might get some isolated areas where you get enough rain that this comes down and you can measure it. Maybe one of these could even come down as in the form of an isolated thunderstorm. There is enough energy in the atmosphere with this to be able to produce that, but the odds are very low. Don't be surprised if maybe you happen to hear a rumble of thunder very early tomorrow morning. But having said all of that and looking at it this way, I think here's perhaps the best way to come away with a little bit of perspective on this. How much rain might we actually see from this? It's a couple hundredths of an inch of rain. Maybe like a tenth of an inch of rain tops for some parts of the bay. So there really isn't a whole lot to it. If we look at this system in terms of the way it's put together, kind of help us understand why we've got this weak little band of rain that's coming overhead tonight, and then why we have pretty much all day tomorrow where there's a chance of isolated thunderstorms. Look how this system's put together. Very well-defined circulation shows up on satellite. When we look at it on the water vapor, we can see that area of low pressure is just about to come on shore. And within the middle of this, that's where you can get your isolated showers and thunderstorms. We're right here. That's the leading edge where you get your weak showers that are barely even measurable. But if we look within the clouds out here towards the center, that's where the more impressive stuff is compared to this weak little line that's falling apart. So what we want to watch is that for tomorrow. And it's just another way of looking at it, what we just saw on the virtual set. Another round of showers comes through tomorrow, widely spaced. So sure, we're going right through the middle of this thing. But the actual cells are very few and far between because they're so widely spaced out individually. And you could end up with nothing for your part of the bay. Look at 1 o'clock in the afternoon tomorrow. We will have already gotten some showers in the morning tomorrow. But by 1 o'clock, you're seeing plenty of blue sky on here, breaks of clouds, but then more showers will come in. So we'll see some more showers that'll be with us through the late Sunday night into Monday, and then it'll pretty much be done by the time we get into Monday afternoon. Then the next one shows up by like Tuesday night. So look at the 7-day forecast. There are more opportunities for rain that show up on here. No rain on Monday. Maybe a few showers late Tuesday, which is really the leading edge of the Wednesday, Thursday rainmaker. This one is a little more impressive than what's going to come through tonight and tomorrow, but it's not impressive really in its own right. We're not really going to get a whole lot out of that one either. Maybe another quarter of an inch of rain for Wednesday and Thursday, and then that'll clear out in time for at least the first half of next weekend. Second half of next weekend, more on that later. For now, Andrea, over to you.
All right.